안녕하세요 여러분 반갑습니다. Hello everyone, nice to meet you. Haha, Korean for starters. So, my name is Han. 제 이름은 강한힘입니다. 강한힘 is my name in Korean, or you can just call me Han. So, we're gonna learn Korean. Okay, let's get started. So, first, whenever you learn a language, there are a few things that you must learn. What is it? It's alphabet. Okay? So what we're going to learn today is basic, simple Korean vowels. There are few vowels and there are few consonants just like America, but how it forms a letter is slightly, well not slightly, it's a lot different than English. So we're going to learn the simple Korean vowels. Ah, ya, yo, uyo, uyu, ui. Yeah, you're going to get used to this. So we're going to learn simple Korean vowels. Okay? So let's get started. This is the simple Korean vowels. There's actually more, but we will only focus on 6 today because you kind of have to get used to this first. And there is this funny looking thing, right? It's called 이응, right? The reason why I put 이응 is because whenever Korean vowels are formed, it has to have a consonant to form a letter. So, 이응 sounds means nothing, right? Do you see this empty space here? Yeah, just like that. The sound means anything. So whenever this consonant and the vowels added together, it does not have any sounds, just the vowel sound. Okay? And this is ah. This is This is o. This is u. This is i, u. Sorry, u. This is i. Okay? I'm gonna say it again a lot of times, but I'll first tell you how to write. So like it says, how do you write Korean letter? You know, in English, like let's say I am, the form letter, it doesn't really matter. You can mix and match the alphabet to form a letter. However, in Korean vowels, it's not like that. It's actually the consonant always comes first, but this does not have any sound. So you write a consonant first, like this, right? And the vowel, depending on the vowel, it can actually go to the side of the consonant or the bottom, all right? So this actually goes to the side. I'll actually explain in the next slide again. This means ah, right? Why? Because this is ah sound and 이응 does not have any sound, so it's just a vowel sound. Ah, like ah. Okay? And this one is Yeah, it kind of looks similar, right? And which one comes first? The consonant comes first, and the shape will look like this. It's called And you kind of get the idea, right? Just because this little dash thing is facing the right and the left, it's kind of, you know, horizontal way. It has to place on the right side. Take a guess where this goes then. Yes, the little dash thing is in the bottom. So, which one comes first? Consonant. This one. And it goes to the bottom. This is called O. O. Okay? And next one, this is what? U. Okay? And there's no dash line. But without a dash line, it kind of looks like O and a U. So this one also goes to the bottom. It's called U. Like when you're sick, you make the sound like right? This is how you sound it. Okay? All right? And this one is called E, like smile, E, okay? So this is repeat after me. O, U, E, okay? This is very similar to A, E, I, O, U, A, E, I, O, U in America, so I'm pretty sure you have no problem with the pronunciating. I'm pretty sure some European people, other language might have some problem, but you will find this not difficult because this is why simple Korean verb, vowels, and I think this is actually very easy to pronounce it. So a, o, u, e. Okay? All right. Ta-da! Yeah, my handwriting is kind of bad, so get used to this. And maybe if you get used to this, you can write my handwriting later, but this is how you write it. So to the side, to the bottom, another bottom, and to the side again. Okay? There are actually a few more, but like I said, we're only focusing on the simple Korean vowels. So we're going to start with the first 6. Okay? Next one. So, do you see this dash line? Okay? The reason why I put this dash line is because for you to remember where to place them. Remember this little funny thing, okay? Depending on this dash thing, you can see if it goes to the right or the bottom. And which one comes first? Always what? The consonant. Later on, you're going to learn like 기역, 니은, 디귿. There are actually more. But for now, just start with a O. This means no sound. Okay? So just ignore this. Well, you cannot ignore this. You have to write it down. But the sound-wise, just ignore it, write it down, and place the vowel beside it. Ta-da! You have which one? Ah. Ah. You can actually say like ah or ah or ah. The pitch doesn't matter. When you write it, it's just like ah, like a Tarzan. Ah. Same thing. Ah. No pitch. In Chinese, there are like an intonation and accent that you have to give. But in Korea, there is none. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You just write Okay? I think that's why Korean people have a monotone when they speak English. Like when I speak English, like my name is Han. But it seems like whenever Korean people speak English, not all of them, but most of them, I think, they speak like this. How are you? I'm fine. I'm Han. Right? Stuff like that. So, English, Korean, very different language. There's no intonation and accent. So, just get used to it. Okay? But you can actually add sound to it. Or or It's actually okay. All right. So, let's learn some few words. This is what? 아기. Remember this, right? The consonant comes first. This is actually called 기역. It actually has a g sound. But since we're learning this, just remember the a part. Okay? So baby is called 아기. Repeat after me. 아기. 아기. Good job. Next one. Aha. Double consonant. We'll learn this later. But this is what? 빠. So it's 아빠. 아빠. Okay? What's this one? 아기. 아기. 아빠. Like papa, right? Kind of similar. 빠, 파, 아빠, papa, 아빠, papa. Kind of similar, right? So this is 아빠 with a B sound, yes. 아빠. 아기. Repeat after me. 아기. Good job. 아빠. Good job. So, 아빠 and 아기. All right. Next one. Again, the circle, no sound. And then look at this vertical line. There's a dash. So where does it go? To the right. Okay, not to the left. You cannot write like this. Okay? There's no such thing as this. It seems like a left-hand person is writing upside down or with a mirror image or something like that. This is X. Okay? Which one comes first? The consonant comes first, and then the vowel, Okay? However, 이응 does not have any sound, so it's what? This one also can, put intonation and some sound and the tone, so you can say or It means yes, right? So you can give a little variation and say, what? Or you can say, yeah, like that too. So this is, okay? All right. Next one. So we learned what? Father. What was a father again? 아빠. Very good. 아빠. Now, this is what? Yes. Consonant first, vowel first, consonant first, vowel first, consonant first, vowel first, consonant first, vowel first. Here, that. Let's sing a little bit, okay? All right? And this is called 어머니. 어머니. As you notice, this little funny shape thing sounds m sound, but if you notice, it's e, but with the consonants 어머니. Okay? Right? Get used to that. But if this is too hard and too difficult, just remember the sound of that. What is it? Very good. And repeat after me. 어머니. 어머니. Good job. Next one. Very similar, huh? This is 이, right? So it's 어머나. 어머나. Okay? As you can see, little girl is what? Shocked or surprised. So you say, if you get a gift or something like that, you say this. 어머나. Okay? 어머나. All right? You cannot say 어머니. 어머니 means mother. All right? It's very dangerous to say that. Don't say that. You got to say what? 어머나, not 어머니. Okay? Same consonant but different sound. Why? Because of the vowel here and the vowel here is different. So you say 어머니. 어머나. Okay? So repeat after me. 어머니. 어머니. 어머나. 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 Okay? Good job. Next one. Aha. Now, where is this dash line? Do you remember this little stroke? All right? Where is it located at? It's in the bottom, so it's pointing up or down. That means location of it is under the consonant. So you write ing first, and then you draw this. This means O. O. Like letter O here. Right? O. Right? It's O. Not O. It's just O. Okay? So, whenever you say this, like, O. Yeah, whenever you're impressed by something, you say, like, O. Yeah, like that. O. Right? Just like that. It's O. Or you can say it shortly. O is actually okay. All right? O is okay. Or O is okay. Whenever you write this, whenever you get used to Korean, you probably chat, right? We don't say, ooh. No, we don't say that. How we say it? We do this, and then give a little dash line. Ooh, right? Once you get used to it, you can chat like this, okay? All right, so this is what? O. O means 5, okay? So, open your hands like this, and say, 5, okay? High 5, all right? 5. You can, okay, high 5 was the wrong example, so I'll ignore that part. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 means O. Okay? Very simple, right? O. All right? Next one is what? O. We learned this, right? E. Okay. We're going to touch it in the next slide again, but it is what? 오이. 오이. 오이 is a cucumber. Okay? So repeat after me. O. O. 오이. 오이. I have 오이. It's kind of awkward. We're going to learn and add more things to it. But you say 오이. Give. You can say it with a word. Practice a little bit. Get used to it. Memorize. You know, this is how you study. It actually helps if you say it loud. And then imagination. Let's say you go to a vegetable shop or grocery store and you saw 5 cucumbers that looks delicious and you point at it. 오. And then what? 오이. 주세요. 주세요 means give it to me. If you can't say it, please. All right? With a little hand motion. 오. 오이. Please. Okay? All right. So, 오. Repeat after me. 오. Good job. 오이. Good job. All right. Next one is what? Look at this dash line again. The placement is on the bottom. So you write the ing first, no sound, and then write it like this. It's actually called ooh. O, ooh. Like ooh whenever you boo someone or whenever you're trying to lure somebody, like ooh, right? Like a little naughty, you know? Okay. All right. Excuse me. All right. So it's what? Ooh. Okay? Ooh. Repeat after me. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. So, this is my favorite. It's called 우유. 우유. We didn't learn this. You probably haven't seen. This is probably first time you've seen it. But look at where the stroke is pointing. It's pointing at the bottom, right? So where does it go? Consonant comes first, and it goes to the bottom. And this is 우유. 우유. Okay? We're going to learn this in the probably a few lessons later. But this is actually have little stronger sound. So it's actually called 우유. 우유. Okay? Like you. Alright? So 우유. 우유. Okay? Next one. 우리. 우리. 우리 means we or us or our. We can say it. We're going to learn this later too. But just remember this 우 part. Okay? We have to focus on the characters first. Alright? And the alphabets first in order to read everything. So, just focus on this part. If you have a hard time learning this whole thing, just remember the sound of 우 and how you write it. Circle and down. Okay? So, 우유. Repeat after me. 우유. 우유. Good job. And what? 우리. 우리. 우리 actually has another meaning. It actually has a meaning of fence too. Right? If you have probably learned few words, there are actually few words that write very similar, actually the same, but has a different meaning. Okay? 우리 means we, but 우리 also means fence. So dog is trapped in the fence means dog is trapped in the 우리 is actually okay. All right? So 우리 actually means two. So repeat after me. 우리. 우리. 우유. 우유. Good job. All right, we're going to take a break, drink some water, and I'll be right back. All right, welcome back. All right, you guys are probably tired from all this pronunciation, so drink a lot of water when you practice this. Okay? So, next one is what? I know some of you have a question how to write this circle, right? Just like letter O in Korea, you know, in letter O you write like this, right? So, you know, one. Yeah, you probably learned this, right? So it goes this way, you write letter O like this, but, you know, some left-handed or if you prefer the other way, it's totally fine. Make sure you draw the perfect circle. Mine is not that perfect, but yes, I have a better handwriting. But, you know, make sure to draw a perfect circle. Okay? And this one always start from the left to the right. So, bam. Bam. Okay? So whenever you're cold, you say, okay? Right? Funny thing is that every sound that you make, you can actually write in Korean. That's why actually very amazing thing about Korea. There was some kind of tribe in Indonesia, I think. It was really hard for them to write it down, their letters. So they actually used Korean letters to pronunciate and how to pronunciate their language. Kind of amazing, huh? So, means okay? Repeat after me. Circle and a line. Simple. Okay? So, G or right? Whenever you're surprised, you make those sound. Kind of similar, right? Okay? Surprise! All right? So, We actually learned this ah part, but later on we're going to learn the ending consonant called 받침 too. But you can actually say 으아. It's actually okay. 으아. All right? Or 으악 is actually okay too. I think 으아 or 으악, there's not that much different because, you know, depending on the people, how you are surprised is different too, right? So, 으악 or 으아. Or I can say ah. Doesn't matter. Okay? But how you write it is very important. Make sure to practice how you write. All right? Next one is what? Grrr. Grrr. Right? Whenever dog or cats or everybody's fighting, you know, they growl at each other, right? It's called 으르렁. 으르렁. It doesn't sound like it's growling, right? But whenever you try it like this, rung, rung, right? Kind of similar. So, onomatopoeia, the sound is very easy to write in Korean. Yeah, so it's like 으르렁, rung, 으르렁. I'm sorry. All right. So, repeat after me. 으악. 으악. Very good. 으르렁. 으르렁. Oh, if you like Korean Idol, there's actually a group called EXO. EXO has this song called 으르렁, 으르렁, 으르렁. I don't know the dance. It's been a while since I learned the dance. I think it goes like this, but I'm not really sure. But anyway, so it's 으르렁. So 으르렁, 으르렁, 으르렁. Right? You growl and growl and growl at somebody. I'm not really sure. But anyway, 으르렁 and 으악. Okay? Next one is what? 이. Okay? So same thing. Write a perfect circle and go down like this. The rest of this is actually, you know, it's top to bottom and then left to right usually. Actually 100%, I think. It's top to bottom and left to right. So as long as you remember, it's actually very easy to, you know, write it down. So this is circle and down. Okay? Circle and down. How do you pronunciate this? It's called 이. 이. We learned this, right? What was a cucumber? 오. 이, right? 오이, 이. Okay? So, this sound is 이. Okay? So, 이 has actually two meanings. Alright? Ta-da! 이 means two just by itself. Whenever 5 and a 2 meet together, it's 오이. So it becomes cucumber. Just like that, you can actually mix and match and, you know, do a little battle with combining the letters, but just letter E means two. Also, it actually means teeth. 이빨. 이빨. Okay? Repeat after me. 이빨. 이빨. It's actually very hard to pronunciate, so you can just say E. If you just say the E, it also actually means teeth. So whenever we say, I lost my tooth. 이가 빠졌어요. 이 빠졌어요. 빠졌어요 means it's gone from my mouth. So, oh, I lost my tooth. 이가 빠졌어요. Do you hear that? E, right? E means teeth. Or you can say 이빨이 빠졌어요. Okay? 이가 빠졌어요. 이빨이 빠졌어요. Doesn't matter. E actually means tooth or teeth too. So, like I said before, Korean, whenever you write one article or one letter or combining letters actually can make or have more than one meaning. So, 이 actually means two and 이 actually means teeth too. But let's try to pronunciate this. 이빨. Repeat after me. 이빨. 이빨. 이. 이. Good job. So, whenever you pronunciate a vowel, you must put 이응. Why? Because you cannot just put vowels like this. It kind of looks funny too, right? It doesn't look like a letter. Maybe in English, you know, it's possible, but in Korean, it always has to have a consonant and a vowel together, so you must put O. Just think of O as a placement, okay? It does not have any sound, so it is just a, and U, no consonant sound. Okay, since you ask, I'll give you a little, something, This means G, okay? It actually has a sound, right? This doesn't have a sound. Whenever A and a G meets, it's what? Ka, ka. This actually sounds ka, okay? Let's try this one then. Let's write K and let's write U, okay? It's what? Ku. So it's ku, okay? Ka, ku, a, u. Notice the difference? It still has a sound, but no sound because of an iung. This one has k, 기역 sound, k. So it's ka. Ka means go. Ka. Okay? Ku. All right? So you must put consonant first. Next one. Korean letters needs at least one consonant and a vowel. I just explained this. So iung, no sound. O means o. Okay? How about this one? What about I write like this? Oh, sorry. Actually, it has to be perfect since you guys are not used to this letter. Yeah, I'm going to color it. Okay, all right. So, equals what? It means go, like go, go. All right? If you like, internet games, a lot of Koreans say this. Let's go, like go, right? Go means go, just like in English. Okay? So do you see this sound? G and a O, go, right? What about this one? 이응 plus E, no sound, it's E. But let's add 기역, 그 sound to it, like this, and a E, it's what? 기, 기. Ki means like a force. Like, if you like Dragon Ball Z, they used to like save the ki and then give later, Kamehameha, right? Yeah. Ki. Okay? So, go, ki. Make sure to put one consonant and one vowel to form a letter. All right? So, depending on the location of the vowel, the meaning changes. Kind of similar, right? This was what? A. And this was what? O. Right? This is 아빠. Do you remember? 아기 and 아빠, right? 오이, 오빠, 아빠, 오빠, right? 아빠 means father, okay? Not really a father, it's more like a friendly way. It's called like daddy, is more like it. Actually, 아버지 is the personal one, the formal one, but 아빠 is more friendly one. So you can say 아빠, dad, or daddy, 아빠, okay? What do you think 오빠 is? It's actually called brother, or if you're a girl and then you're meeting a guy who is older than you, kind of difficult, right? If you're a girl and you're meeting a guy who is older than you, you call 오빠, okay? Or if you are a couple and you have a boyfriend, Korean boyfriend, who is slightly older than you, you also say 오빠 as in like baby, right? So 오빠 actually has a lot of meaning. You can say baby, 오빠, or bro, 오빠, either one is fine. But 아빠 and 오빠, depending on the location of the vowel, what happens? The meaning changes. Okay? And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson, and I will meet you in the next lesson. 안녕히 계세요. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다. Bye bye. Hello everyone. 안녕하세요. 또 뵙겠습니다. Nice to see you guys again. Today, Korean for starters, you learned simple vowels last time. Today we're going to learn complex double vowels. Okay? So let's get into it. So let's learn the complex Korean vowel. Do you remember the simple vowels, right? A, O, U, E, right? It's gonna look very similar to this, and this is simple because it's only one. I'll explain why it is a complex Korean vowel. So let's check it out. Ta-da! Complex Korean vowels. You probably notice it kind of looks similar with a simple consonant vowel, simple vowels, right? But look at this. It's kind of like a plus e, right? If you put it together, ta-da, forms. What about this one? It's all plus e. Ta-da, is what? A plus a is like ya. Same thing. O, you. Okay? Remember, complex consonant vowels is kind of stronger sound than a simple consonant. So just repeat after me and let's practice. How do you write this? Do you remember? What has to come first in Korean letters? Ta-da! Yes, the consonant comes always the first. Okay? When you practice the letter, don't write yung first and then don't write it like that. Always, I know that some of you do this, right? Okay, whenever you write this, write a consonant and then a vowel after, just like this. You have to form each letter and then move on. Don't write yung and Don't do that, okay? Next one, same thing, circle, ta-da. And then, do you remember how to write a? Dash, down, and another down. It forms e. Okay? This one and this one is actually similar sound. All right? And then, same thing. Ya, I'll do it really quick. Ya, yo, and you. Why? Because I have a bad handwriting. You want to see some magic? Bam! Ta-da! Okay? As you notice, sounds same. This is actually called ya. Repeat after me. Ya. Ya. And yo. Yo. And then yo. Yo. And then you. You. Okay? I'll explain it in each letter in the next slides in detail. Okay? So, ya, yo, you. All right? So, ta-da! Do you remember this dash line? Yes. It has to go to the right side. So, you remember to write a circle. And then what happens? Down first, stroke down. So, 1, 2, 3. Okay? One more time. Circle first. 1, 2, 3. Like an H, right? Except this second one, do you notice? It's kind of hard to see here, and it's kind of hard to see in mine. But when you write it, it has to be slightly longer than the first one. Okay? Slightly. Very slight. But it doesn't matter if you write like this. You know that some of you have a bad handwriting like me. No offense. So, write it like this. Okay? This is actually called e. E. Okay? And next one. So, we're going to look at the letters. Haha. 어린애. 어린애. 어린애 means child or kid or children. So, 어린애. Young ones, right? The baby ones. It's called 어린애. You remember this one? Yes, it's right? And 에. So, 어린애. Repeat after me. 어린애. 어린애. Or do you remember baby? You can say 아기. 아기. He's 아기. Or he's 어린애. 어린애 think of it as more like a kindergartner. Baby is like the really, really baby. 아기 is like a baby one. The crawlers, they cry all the time. Those are baby, 아기. And 어린애 is like someone who can walk and run around. It's called 어린애. Okay? 어린애. Repeat after me. 어린애. 어린애. Good job. Next one. 애인. So, boyfriend, girlfriend, it's called 애인. 애인. Actually, we don't really use this term. Maybe you see it in the book, but these days we say 여친 and 남친, like a short version. or 여자친구, 남자친구. But you can also say ain, like, oh, this is my ain, you know, this is my spouse. You don't say that in America anymore, right? This is my wife. Or, yes, this is my lover, is more like it. You don't say, this is my spouse. I guess you do it in a formal situation. And also ain, you can use it in a formal situation. So if you know it, it's okay. So how do you say it? 애인, 애인. Repeat after me. 어린애, 어린애. 애인, 애인. Good job. Aha. Next one. I'll tell you how to write it. Circle first. And remember, don't go down first. It has to form first, second, third. Okay? The first, second, third. As you notice, this line is slightly longer than a, right? So write little longer. And how do you pronunciate this? E. E. Yes, you notice this, right? This e and this e sound exactly the same. How do you notice the difference? Depending on the situation or depending on the where you put it is different. Okay? What I mean by that is this one. Aircon, right? You cannot say air here because aircon is 어이, right? If you say I, it doesn't make, it's not a letter, okay? So you have to say 어이, okay? Aircon, all right? And yeah, it's kind of similar to air conditioning, right? Air, con, like this. This is actually Konglish. A lot of Korean people use this. So whenever you say 에어컨 켜주세요, 켜주세요 means turn on. You're like, what? Don't get confused. Aircon means air conditioning or fan. Okay, so turn on the fan. Aircon. Okay, and energy, energy. Similar sound, right? I think 어이에, not this 에, this 에 is used to describe the language that is from other country, but I'm not sure, okay? You can check out the fact for me. But energy and 에어컨 is both from different country. So 에어컨, energy. Just remember how to write it. 에어컨, energy. Okay? Repeat after me. 에어컨, 에어컨, energy, energy. Do you notice my pronunciation? It's not air conditioning. It's not energy. It's 에어컨, 에어컨, right? Sound kind of very, each letter is very rough sound, right? So don't roll your tongue. Try to practice it like this. 에어컨, 에어컨, 에너지, 에너지. Okay? Once you get used to it, you don't have to say energy. You say energy. Okay? All right. Next one. Dash, 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 dash. How do you write this? Circle first, and then, which one is first? The down letter one is first, right? Like that, and that, and that. It's called ya. Yeah, it looks like a 9. I'll try it again. So circle, beautiful circle, down and a right and a right. It's called ya. Ya. Ya means hey, right? Hey, ya. 뭐해? 뭐해 means what are you doing? 야, 뭐해? Okay? Hey you, what are you doing? Same thing. 야, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Okay? So ya means hey in Korea. All right? So, some of you like baseball, right? It's called 야구. 야구. Okay? 야 and a 구. 야구. Do you remember this 기역 sound, right? It's 그 and then 우. So it's 야구. 야구. Okay? And next one is 야채. 야채. 야채 means vegetable. Here, I'll give you a little hint. I don't know if this makes sense or not, but if you say 야채 kind of slowly, 야차이, 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 like this. 야차이, 야차이, 야채, 야차이, 야채, 야차이, kind of, similar sound, right? 야채, 야차이, 야채, 야차이, okay? So, 아이, 차이, 야채, 차이, kind of similar. No? Doesn't ring a bell? Okay, I'm sorry. But anyway, repeat after me. 야구, 야구, and 야채, 야차이. No? Okay. 야채, 야채. It's called vegetable. Good job. Next one. Same thing, right? Da 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 da. The stroke is facing to the right or left. It goes to the right. So you write a circle. And then, bam, bam, down. Circle again. 1, 2, and down. This is called ya. Ya. Just like, if you just like ya, it's like ya. Yoi, ya. Right? But if you say like this, y'all is kind of inside sound, right? It's facing the inside, so it's y'all. Okay? Maybe this will help you memorize ya, outside, y'all, inside, right? Ah, oh, right? Kind of, makes sense? All right, so this pronunciation is ya. Okay? Next one. So, this is beautiful woman. It's called 여자. 여자. And then, this is 여덟. If you know how to pronounce the 받침, yeah, this is called double ending consonant. Actually, whenever this happens, this one doesn't have any sound. So it's actually 여덟, not 여덟부. Okay, 여덟부. It's kind of sounds weird, right? So it's 여덟, 여자. Repeat after me. 여자, 여덟. And later on, you notice like these letters kind of transfer over. But for now, just remember whenever you say the vocabulary, you don't pronunciate the second ending consonant. Okay, so it's 여덟. When you write it, you have to write it like this. Okay, but if this is too hard, just remember what? The blue letter, it's called 야. Don't say 야, okay? This is for easy for you to remember, 야, but just say 야. Okay? All right. We're going to take a break here, drink some water, and I'll be right back. So, next letter, it's 요. So, remember consonant first, and then left to right first. So, pew, pew, pew. Yo. It looks like an alien, no? It's like a little head and a leg and a little bit. No? Okay, all right, sorry. So, circle a little bit, one more time. Left, right, and yo. Just like your mouth, like yo, right? Oh, and a yo. You bring your mouth down and make a yo. No? Okay, sorry. All right, so this is what? Yo. Repeat after me. Yo. Okay, so let's learn some word related to that. Cooking and a cook. All right, it's also you can also say chef, but cook is actually okay, right? So 요리 means cooking. So 요리사, 해 means do. He does cooking. So 요리사 means cook or chef. 요리 means cooking, right? Yes. So 요리사. Repeat after me. 요리사. 요리, 요리, 요리사, 요리, 요리사, 요리. Similar, right? 요리사, 요리, 요리사, 요리. Okay? And what is this one? Is that a vegetable? No, I'm sorry, it's a salt. Sorry, but let's say it meant, oh, there's a vegetable, okay? We learned this, right? So what is it? 야채. Yeah, 야채. Actually, okay, that's gonna confuse you. I'm just gonna give you 야채. 야채. 요리사, 야채, 요리. Okay? Alright, kind of makes sense, right? 요리 actually has another meaning. It actually means sometimes it means food, right? Food. So you can say, 요리, I like some 요리. 요리. Or 중국 요리 means Chinese 요리, Chinese food. 한국 요리, 한국 요리 means Korean food. So 요리 actually has meaning of cooking and food. Okay? So last time, repeat after me. 요리, 요리사, 요리, 요리사. Good job. Next one is what? You. Circle first. And try to imagine how you write this. Which one comes first? This one comes first, right? So left to right, down, down, left from right. So this is you. You. Just like you in English. You. You. Okay? Circle first, dash, and then down, down. Actually, this kind of looks a UFO. Alright, never mind. So one more time. Mine is too long. Make sure to you proportion this right. This is bad handwriting, okay? I'll try to write good now. Maybe this is too big, okay? But anyway, as you can see, this is perfectly proportioned, right? So whenever you want a bad handwriting or good handwriting, try to like this. This is bad. This is also bad. This is bad too. I'm sorry, I have a bad handwriting. But anyway, so this is what? You. You. Okay? And we learned this, right? Do you remember how to write it? I'll pronunciate for you. 우유. 우유. 우. And you. So, bam. 우유. 우유. Right? As you notice, 우 is kind of like, simple sound, and you is kind of like stronger sound. That's why I say it's complex vowel. It actually has a stronger sound. So it's 우유. 우유. Okay, next one. 유리. 유리. Okay? 우유. 유리. 우유. 유리. Okay? There's actually a game called 끝말잇기. What it means is that you kind of get this last letter and transfer it over. Your components actually make a new word. For example, 우유, and he or she says 유리, and then you have to form a letter related to that. It's actually a good game to practice a lot of word, and you can practice it. Once you know a lot of vocabulary, try to play this game and give a winner the prize. I don't know. But 우유, 유리, 리, yeah. Then I lose. Okay? So 우유, 유리. All right, repeat after me. 우유, 우유, 유리, 유리. Okay? Next one. So complex vowels are mixed with the two simple vowels, like I said before. So a and a e together forms what? E. E. And o plus e is e. E. These actually write different, but it has a similar sound. Okay? Whenever you pronounce the complex vowel, what do you have to put? Always what? The vowel cannot stand by itself. You have to have always ta-da, the consonant. We're just focusing on this because we have to know the sound of the vowel first, e and a u, Okay? So 이응 does not have any sound. So you. Okay? 에유. 에유 kind of sound like 에유. Right? 에유. Like whenever your grandmother saw you doing something stupid and she said, I'm not gonna even say anything. 에유. No? Okay. All right. So and like I said before, it writes different, but it has a similar sound. So this, there's no such thing as ain. No sound difference, right? However, ain, does not, there's no vocabulary that existed with the ain like this, but ain, this means what? Yeah, your boyfriend, girlfriend, right? ain. So make sure to how to write this. Okay, the spelling in Korea is very important because this could happen. So ain. All right, be careful. And that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the lesson. If you have any question, feel free to email me. Okay. All right, have a good day and bye-bye. 안녕하세요 여러분! Welcome back to Korean for Starters. Today what we're going to learn is about complex vowels. We have learned the consonant and the simple vowels, but we're going to mix and match. Connect those together and make a combined vowels or complex Korean vowel. Okay? So this is lesson 1. We're going to learn more of them. So we're going to learn few of them this time, and then later in the later lesson we're going to learn the rest of them. Okay, why? Because I'll tell you why in the later slide. All right, why? Okay, first of all, there are 5 of them, right? The reason why I connect we're only learning the 5 is because this pronunciation and this pronunciation is the same, and these are kind of similar too. So that's why we're only learning the 5 of them. So let's learn how to write first. First of all, I told you we have to have a consonant to form a letter, right? So 이응, write it first. Don't write 이응. Okay? Write 이응 like this. And then how do you write it? You run 야 first, and then dash it down. It's called 예. Okay? Same thing. I told you this and that has the same pronunciation, but depending on the words of vocabulary, we're going to use it differently. However, writing, same. Consonant first, and then 야 first, then dash it down with the E. It's called 예. Okay? Next one. 이응 first. How do you write it? 오 first, and then 아. So it means 와. Okay? Like wow, 와. Okay? Next one. 이응 first, and then 우 now. And then you write 워. It's called whoa. Okay? Whenever you told like a cow or dog or to say like calm down, whoa, right? This is how you say it. And next one is 이응 first, and then you write 으, and then 이. It's called 의. Okay? So we're gonna learn this complex vowel, and then ta-da! All right, my handwriting is bad, so I write it perfectly for you. 예, 와, 워, 의. Okay? All right, let's start it again. Let's write it again. Circle first, 야 first, and then dash it down. 예. Okay? Circle first, and then 여, and then dash it down. 예. Okay? Circle first, 오, and 아. It's called 와. Okay? 와. All right? Next one. 이응 first, and then 우, and then 워. Make sure you pronounce the 아 under under the 우. Okay? And this one has to stand next to 오. Okay? So 와 and 워. Look at the location carefully. All right? And next one, circle, and then 의. Okay? Put the part in the like a 2/3 part. All right? Don't write it like this. It kind of looks funny, right? Don't write it like this. Make sure to place the E in the 2/3 position, okay? So, 의. All right? So let's check it out. So, one more time. How do you write it? This pronunciation is yeah. Yeah. Repeat after me. Yeah. Yeah. Like yes. Yeah. Okay? So this is yeah. The pronunciation is the same, but however, depending on the word, we're going to use it differently. Okay? So, circle first. And then what do you write? Ya. First. And then E. Okay? Why? Because it's 이응 plus 야 plus E. So it's 예. Okay? So, let's look at this. 얘기. 얘기. Story is called 이야기 too, like 이야기, but sometimes it's also pronounced as a 얘기 too. Check this out. 야 and a E together plus what letter does it form? It forms 예. Okay? So this is kind of like the short version of this. Just think of it like that. But how do you pronunciate this? This is 이야기. This is 얘기. 얘기. Okay? Repeat after me. 얘기. 얘기. Okay? Next one. 얘들. 얘들. This is like, hey children. 얘들아. 얘들아 means, hey you guys. 얘들아. Come here. 얘들아 이리 와. 얘들아. Okay? So you say 얘들. 얘들 means they or children, like 얘들. Okay? But whenever you say somebody, hey kids, 얘들아, that's why you say the part, okay? To call somebody. So 얘들아, come here. All right? So 얘들. Okay? Repeat after me. 얘들. 얘들. And 얘기. 얘기. If this is too hard for you, 이야기 is okay. But since we're practicing, try to pronunciate this, okay? 얘기. 얘기. 얘들. 얘들. Okay? Actually, you see this Halloween picture? In Korea, the Halloween culture is actually getting really, really, really big because Korean people love festivals. All right? So, if you go to Halloween in like Gangnam, if you know Gangnam, or Itaewon, it's like a hot popping place. All right? So you can party there. All right? So, Halloween. 얘들. But I don't think they go trick-or-treating. Okay? So it's just a party for more like adults. All right? But anyway, it's a custom party. 얘들. 얘기. Okay? Next one. This is also 예. Same pronunciation. All right? Circle. But how you write is different. So you write the 이응 first. And then do you remember this vertical line? It has to go next to it, not under it. Right? So circle first. And then which one comes first? Yes. The 여. And then you write 이. So it's 이응 plus 여 plus 이. This pronunciation is same as 예. So it's 예, 예. Okay? 예, 예. Alright? So, there are some ways to say yes, just like in English, there's yep, yeah, yes sir, nuh-uh, more stuff like that. In Korea, there's a few ways to say yes too. So, you probably heard of this, right? 네, 아니요, 네, right? So this is most common one, I think, but with the friends and in a friendly way, you can say 어. So, hey, did you eat? 어. Okay? Did you eat? 네. But if the elder asks you like, did you eat? You say yeah. Yeah. 먹었어요. We're going to learn this later. 먹었어요 mean I ate. So, yeah. To the elder. So this is the most formal, the more formal way. Or you can say 네 is okay. But you cannot say 어 to the elder. It's kind of funny. Like if the elder asks you like, did you eat? You say 어. It's like very rude in Korea. So don't do that. So make sure to use the 네. Okay? This is also okay in a friendly way. Or if you talk to someone that you don't know, like such as a stranger, 네 is okay. But if you want to be more polite to them, say yeah. So 예, 네, 어. Okay? Repeat after me. 예, 네, 어. Okay? Good job. So we're going to check it out. I told you 예 and a 예. It's the same pronunciation. However, how they use it and depending on the word is different. So 예쁘다, 예쁘다. You probably have heard of this, right? 예쁘다 means, oh, you're pretty, you're beautiful, okay? So, 예쁘다. Repeat after me. 예쁘다. 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 Okay? Yes, the 뿌 part is very hard, right? 뿌, like a 뿌, not 부. 예쁘다. No. 예쁘다. Okay? So, 예쁘다. 예쁘다. Good job. Next one. 예순. 예순 means 60. Okay? There are a lot of ways to say 60 in Korea, but just remember we're studying the 예 part. So, 예순 means 60. Okay? So one more time. 예쁘다. 예순. 예쁘다. 예순. Okay? This, you can say it, but there's actually another way. You can actually say 예. You will learn this, right? And 뻐. This is like the more verbal way. So, oh, 예뻐. Or if your girlfriend tries some new watch or anything, oh, 예뻐. Or, oh, 예쁘다. It's okay. Or, like some pretty girl walks by and then, oh, 예쁘다. It's actually okay. Alright? So, 예쁘다. And 예순. 예쁘다. 예순. Repeat after me. 예쁘다. 예순. 예쁘다. 예순. 예뻐. Good job. Next one. So, 예 and a 예 sound the same. I told you. You should be careful when you write a letter. This is more focused on the verbally, but you can actually later on practicing the spelling. This is the correct way to say 예쁘다, pretty. If you say this, there's no word that exists as a 예쁘다, okay? It doesn't exist, all right? Such as same thing for 예순, 60, you have to say 여이, right? 예순, not 야이, 예순. Incorrect, all right? So make sure whenever you write something, be careful how you write it, all right? So we're going to take a break here. I'll be right back. All right, welcome back, guys. So we're going to learn 와. Okay? 와. All right? So you write the circle first. All the time. The consonant has to come first, and then the vowel, okay? So circle, the 이응, right? And then which one do you think you write first? You write 오 first, and then 아. This kind of looks funny, actually. This bottom part cannot touch this bottom part. So when you really write this letter, 이응, and then 오, and then 아 part has to be a little bit bigger than this. Okay, mine kind of looks weird because my 이응 is too big. I'll write it one more time. Okay, so 이응, and then 오, and then 아. So this 아 part has to be a little bit bigger than this 오 part. Okay, it has to cover the whole thing like this. This is the perfect one. And then this is kind of, my 이응 is too big, I think. This is incorrect. Well, not incorrect technically, but it kind of looks funny. So whenever you write it, try to write like this. The 아 has to cover the 오 part. Okay, so how do you pronounce this? 와, like wow, 와. Okay, so let's check out some word. Aha, it's what called wine, right? Same thing, wine. The pronunciation is wine, 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 wine. Same thing, right? Okay, so how do you pronounce this? Wine, wine. All right, learn how to write it. Okay, wine, wine. And then come here. How do you say that? 와, 와. Here means 이리 or 이쪽. So 이리 와, come here, 이리 와, or 와, 와. Okay, or 와 also means like wow, 와. So whenever, oh, we can actually improvise a little bit. So what was pretty again? Pretty was what? It's called 예쁘다, right? And then you say, wow, she's pretty. How do you say that? 와, 예쁘다. 와, 예쁘다. Okay? So you can actually pronunciate 와 and 예 at the same time. So repeat after me. How do you say that? wine, wine, wine. And then wa, or wa. Okay? If you kind of say this slowly, it actually sounds like wa, right? But if you say wa fast, fast, it becomes wa. So wa. Very similar, right? So you can practice like that. But if that is too hard, practice like this. So what is this one again? Wine. Repeat after me. Wine. Wine. And then wa. Or wa. Doesn't matter. Okay? Next one. So this one is wa. Okay? So the consonant first. And then which one comes first? I told you. The bottom one. In the complex vowels, you write the vertical one first, and then the horizontal one. So when you write this, this is kind of incorrect. Like I said, this one, and then the has to cover the whole letter. Do you see this? The is slightly bigger than the part, right? So like this. Actually, I kind of have a bad handwriting, so I'll try to write pretty. Okay, so first, and then next. Okay, how do you pronounce this? It's wa, like whoa. Okay, so what is this one? Workshop, right? In Korea, it's also called workshop. However, the R pronunciation does not really exist in Korea, so it's not workshop. No, it's workshop. So, workshop 간다. I'm going to workshop. workshop 간다, right? They say it like that, not like workshop 간다. No, okay? workshop 간다. All right? So, workshop. Next one, Washington. Just like Seoul is pronounced as Seoul, Washington is pronounced as Washington. Okay? So, Washington. But whenever we hear this word, make sure to write it. Okay? I think the complex vowels are usually used to write a foreign letters or like onomatopoeia, like wa, wow, wa. But I'm not sure if this is correct, so you can do some research and let me know. All right? But let's practice the pronunciation. What was this one again? Workshop. And then next one, Washington. Okay? 자, next one, 의. How do you write this? Circle, 이응 first, and then 의. If you pronunciate 의 and a e fast, it's 의. Okay? And I think this kind of sounds like e sometimes, but it's called 의. Okay? So when you write it, you write the circle first, and then and then e. Okay? Let's check out some words. So it's what? Doctor is called 의사. Okay? 의사. Okay? So 의사. And chair is called 의자. You probably always get confused 의사 and 의자 because you focus on the word that comes first. However, you have to listen to the whole letter. So 의사, 의자, 의자. Okay? 자 has a little bit of slightly J sound in it. So 의사 and 의자. But whenever you probably hear like Korean people speaking like 의자 is good, like 의자 멋지다. You don't know if it's 의사 or 의자, so you gotta listen carefully, okay? How do you pronounce this again? Practice with me. 의사. Repeat after me. 의사. 의자. 의사. 의자. Okay? Yes. 의자. Next one. So complex vowels are connected with the simple vowels. We learned this. What was this one? O and A and E makes what? We. Okay? Same thing. U plus E is what? E. Okay? So you can make the complex vowel with the simple vowels. All right? Another thing that you have to be careful. Yeah. Same pronunciation. However, depending on the word, how you write it is different. It's not 야 이쁘다. Not this one. This one cannot come here. It's 여이, right? And 얘기, like story, is what? It's 야이. Okay? So spelling is very important when you tell something or when you write it. So 얘기, same pronunciation. 예쁘다, same pronunciation. However, when you write it, it's different. So be careful. Alright, that's it for today, guys. Bye bye. 안녕히 계세요. 다음 시간에 뵙겠습니다.